Hey guys, LegoSpidermanFan here, back from the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the new suit in Captain America's Civil War. So if you haven't already seen it already, I prompt you to go watch the Civil War trailer. Basically, spoiler, at the end, Spider-Man is showing, and this is the most accurate to the comic book suit that we've ever gotten, and it looks lovely, must I say. I don't even know if that made sense. Okay, first off, we got these new eyes, which look really cool. Everyone's saying they're Deadpool eyes, like they're showing motion, which I really do want, but I honestly don't think they are. For the reason being that I feel like it's way too slow for the expression, and another thing is, why would his eyes gain smaller? What expression would that be showing in the scene that he was in? Like, and also you could also hear like a weird mechanical noise when they're zooming in. And also, if you look at this high-res picture, you can see these little lenses like on a camera lens. So I'm thinking that this is probably just a way of like focusing in or zooming in, kind of like a camera does. I mean, he probably if this was made by Peter Parker, maybe he was just messing around with the camera because he's a photographer, and maybe just got the idea from that. Another thing I might want to add is that I think that this may be Iron Spider, for the reason that the technology with the eyes and everything, and that Iron Man does actually make Spider-Man a suit, and it's known as Iron Spider. Even though this doesn't really look like Iron Spider, if it is, it still gives us hope that we might get emotional eyes. I don't know if we will, but I think it might be Iron Spider. But we don't know. We do know that there probably will be a suit made by Iron Man, and I think this might be it. So we also can move on to his legs and his arms, which have these weird like bars, like webs. I don't know. They're like on his arms. It's where the muscle meets, basically, or at least on the arms, it's where the muscle meets. I don't know what they're going for on the legs. That's not really meeting. But yeah, I don't know what those are supposed to be. I guess it was just so it doesn't look so bland. Which, I mean, I'm alright with that. Another thing where I think they made it so it didn't look so bland is if you look at the leggings, they have like these weird black lines going through them. They're not supposed to be webs or anything. I think you just so it add more detail, so it wasn't just a blue on red suit. And I'm alright with that. But that's how it is. I mean, this suit looks more like a Steve Ditko Spider-Man, which really makes me happy, especially when his eyes are zoomed in and get smaller. It looks exactly like Steve Ditko, and I really like it. They have a spider, which is a small icon, which we haven't gotten in a long time. I don't think we really gotten it in a really big movie. But yeah, you can also see that if you look at the original Spider-Man by Steve Ditko, it has 4 legs going up and then down, like at an angle. I don't know how to describe it. I'll probably have a picture on the screen. And this one has 2 going up on each side and 2 going down on each side. But I actually like how they did that, because I think the other one with that kind of looked like an ant. I don't know why. It just kind of gave me the impression that it looked like an ant. But also, if we go look at his belt, he has cartridges. And a lot of people are saying, oh man, these must be cartridges for the web shooters, which they most likely are. But they're saying, oh man, we just don't know if he has web shooters. But if you go look, slow it down to 0.25 seconds when he flips over in the trailer, you can see when he shoots his web, he does have something on his wrist, which is most likely a web shooter. So we're not going to be getting no like organic webs like Tobey Maguire had. So that's pretty cool. And also, if we look at this high-res picture, you can also see a bunch of, like, you can see the detail in the fabric, which I really like. You couldn't really see that too easily in the trailer. But yeah, I really do like this suit. I was so surprised when I saw this trailer that Spider-Man was in it. And another thing I want to point out on the trailer, I mean, this video is mainly on the suit, but we saw Ant-Man riding the arrow like in the comic books, and I just loved how he was. Oh man, that was amazing. I mean, I loved how they did that. But back to Spider-Man, I think that they did amazing on this suit. I'm glad what they did. I also like how he has a very young voice when he says "Hey everyone." He has a very young voice that sounds like he's a young kid, like still having voice cracks and stuff, which I think he's gonna be portrayed as a 15, or I've heard he's been portrayed as a 15-year-old boy, but I think he's gonna be 16 or something. But from what I've heard, he's gonna be 15. But yeah, this is pretty spot on suit. If you do ask me, I mean, there is a few things I would like to fix, but you know, it's a lot better than the Amazing Spider-Man 1, which I hated that suit. I know a lot of you guys like it, but I hated that suit. And yeah. Also, another thing I want to add about the belt is that's under his shirt, or under his suit in the comic books, which is alright. I think they need to add a bit more to the suit, so that's why they did that. It also does have a little light, which it's like kind of like a Batman logo in the comic books, where it shows like the Spidey logo through a light, but that it was more used to tell that Spider-Man was here than to call Spider-Man, like how they call Batman with the Bat logo. But yeah, I can see why they didn't do that, because it's more of like it just wouldn't fit too well. But yeah, overall, Marvel, you got this movie in your hands, this reboot. Just don't mess it up. Don't mess up Oscorp like you guys did. Don't mess up like the Green Goblin. Don't mess up. You have so many options for villains, and you don't have to mess them up. They're good as they are. But oh my gosh, just don't mess them up. Like Oscorp, that was oh, I hated that. Just do it well. I mean, I see that you guys are trying to make it so like there's a bit of surprise if you read the comic books and there's something different. But don't go so off that it's just insane and no one likes it. I mean, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that do like it. There's gonna be a lot of other people that don't. And I think if you do like more comic book, like follow the comic books a bit more, I think you're gonna be making a lot more people happy. And just try it. Don't mess it up. This is in your hands. You guys got this. Okay. Well, if you guys did enjoy it, please do leave a like. If you like these type of videos where I commentate over gameplay, this is survival games in the background actually, and I had like 400 ping or 300 ping. I checked at the end, it was insane. I knew I was lagging a bit, so yeah. So if you do like these videos, please do leave a like and comment about this new suit because it looks amazing. And I'll see you guys later.